hoping that this will work now, because I think I'm going to cry otherwise. So I'm just rolling my sleeves up a bit. Yeah, I'm really hoping this is going to work this time, because I think I'm going to cry. Oh, and now my allergies are playing up. I think I've got a bit of a cold again. Yeah, so I'm not sure. Excuse me, this nose is really driving me bonkers. And hopefully I've sorted out the settings now, because I think I had the box things up last time, like the chat box. I think I've got rid of them. Looks like I have. Fingers crossed we are up and running. At least I've learnt that, so that's something about that stupid text box. I don't like technology. Yeah, apologies for this, but hopefully next week I'll do better, because I want to do my live streams on a Saturday or Sunday, depending on what's going on family wise. I keep looking up there and I forget that I can see it on my tablet, so there's definitely a few second delay from what I'm actually doing. Right, let's get some glue on here. And this is a really bad brush, and I just keep it for this sort of thing, because as you can tell, it's well and truly had it. Yeah, this is going to be my Christmas daily for this year. So I get some music paper on here, because I've got a little bit of a stash of it, and I'm trying to be really good and not buy anything at the moment. I've got a couple of things coming in the post. One's from Natasha's sale that she had, not the Saturday, just like yesterday, the Saturday before, so a week ago. So that should turn up soon. And then I've ordered from CES Says Deals, I'm not sure how you say it, but from them, some key rings and stuff like that. So when everything turns up, I will show that to you all. I want to cover this up quite a bit. I don't really want too much of the cardboard showing underneath. If I have tiny bits, I don't mind, but I don't want great big bits. And then I'm just going to put very simple paper in it. I'm not going to go too jazzy, because I'll do that as I work in it. But the actual base is from some calendar packaging. It's a bit grey and horrible out today, I know that. So I have done a lot of glue videos lately, but it's really what I seem to be into. I'm loving just gluing stuff down, and like I said, I'm trying to use up what I've got. Hi Malia, how are you? Yeah, try not to buy anything because won't be much longer, and I'll have to start thinking of finding some pennies to do get Christmas gifts, because I've got some gifts that I need to send abroad. Well, got people I need to send gifts to abroad, so. And I just love Christmas. Big kid me. At least I got rid of those horrible black boxes that were on my screen. I don't know what I had done there, but whatever it was, I've hopefully deleted them and I won't have this disaster next weekend. Okay, you go make coffee. Cup of tea for me. Yeah, I worked it out, Amy. I did work it out. I don't like to be beaten. Oh, colds are horrible. I think I've got to start one. But then it could be my allergies. I never know with me what's going on. And I thought I'd also be a little bit of physio for my wrist to do this, because it's not too hard going on it, but it's still, if I go like that, you can probably see that my wrist is still quite wonky. I'm just waiting for it to come on YouTube. As you can see, my wrist still isn't fully right. It's very wonky. So, yeah, a bit of physio on it. Certainly a wonky wrist. Yeah, it is pretty wonky. There's a possibility I might still need it operated on, but I won't know till 12th of November. I'm really hoping they don't, because I don't really want to be in a cast for Christmas. But then if I am, I'll just get on with it, because that is just me. I try not to moan. Well, this is going to have quite a few layers on it, but I don't care. Let's go that way with that one. See, I'm not even bothered if my notes are up there. Yeah, I'm hoping it is. I'm doing the little exercises they told me to do, like things like this, where I am moving it a bit, but not in a drastic way. And I still can't really put any weight on it or carry anything heavy. I'm just a disaster. If I'm going to do something, I always do it properly. So like breaking my wrist, you know, break it in 4 places and well and truly dislocate it. So what time is it with you all? Because it's about 3:30 here. So what's the time all with you? These time differences always confuse me. Oops. Come on, get off. Well, I could do that, Malia, but I think that would be just as painful as when I broke it. Alright, so it's a good 5-6 hours difference between us then. You early birds. I was lazy, I didn't get up to 10, but then I stayed up to midnight watching some Netflix as I couldn't sleep. Oh no, don't touch the buttons. Leave the buttons alone. Just got it sorted and then I start playing with buttons. Don't want to do that. Might have to put the heating on in a bit. It's a bit cold in this room. My craft room doesn't get much daylight, and it's just gone a bit grey out, so I think I might just have to put the heating on. I won't be a sec. I'm just going to... It's wonky. It is pretty wonky, Amy. I'll show my wonky wrist again. It's becoming a very famous wrist. But as you can tell, it's very wonky. Just waiting for it to come on YouTube. Yeah, it's a pretty wonky wrist. As what I did was I put these, the two like main bones, I pushed over to here. So this was all over to this side, and then I pushed this bit over here. So like part of my knuckles went up over there. Sorry, that's my phone. Yeah, it does hurt. It does twinge a bit. I'm only going to be a second because I just want to click the heating on because it's pretty chilly in this room. So give me 2 secs. Behave and don't touch the buttons. Right, that's the heating on. Yeah, it's not painful, it's just achy because the bone that's there is really sticking out, so it's pretty tender. But I cope. You know what us women are like. I'm sorry, Malia, but you cannot touch the buttons. It took me long enough to get on here. It took me 4 attempts. So hopefully this room will warm up. Nice to have a craft room, but it's not the warmest room in the house. It's okay. It's not painful. I mean, I've had worse things. It's just achy. And it doesn't like the weather cooling down. You know us girls, we just get on with it. So yes, I've lost the plot now. Yeah, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, Saturday or Sunday will be my day for my live stream, and then a couple of videos in the week in between appointments. Got appointments coming out my ears. Hi, Lucky. Oh, thanks for... I've seen some of your lovely paintings. You did great work, Lucky. Right, so that's that side pretty well covered. So let's slap some glue on here. Good old Mod Podge. I don't want straight edges. So, the rest of you getting on with anything Christmassy, or are you planning more Halloween stuff at the moment? Oh, that's straight edge. Can't have a straight edge. It's not allowed. Yeah, the weather is definitely changing. It's just not... I think autumn's well and truly in the air, and October's been a really wet month here. It's been really, really wet. So it's nice that it's dry, even though it's cold. At least it's nice to have some dry weather for a change. I'm in a bungalow, so it's not too bad. Once it warms up, it is warm. It's only really the two front rooms. My lounge is nice and cosy because that gets the sun all day long when the sun's out. And if I close the door, it's quite warm. Oh, right, I need some more papers. Let's move these bits that I'm not going to use and get some more ripping going. It's just don't know what's up with our weather. And yesterday it was sunny, cold but sunny. And then today it's just what I call a bright grey sky, if that makes sense. It's like hazy. Oops. These sleeves won't stay up. I don't mind getting glue on this top, but try not to. So I shouldn't need any more than this. Oh, well, lucky you, Lucky, because the weather, you certainly wouldn't want to be camping in the UK. It has been really wet and just bleh. I think it's the technical term is bleh. Oh, we've got a little gap up there, so let's put something up there. Yeah, if there was no rain, it would be lovely. I mean, I think I've said before, I'm not far from the New Forest, which is a lovely area. It's like got the New Forest ponies and stuff like that. So it is a lovely area. Yeah, I'm not into camping either. I like my creature comforts. Either in a like caravan or a motorhome. You know, I've got to have my comforts. I've got to be in a bed. I am a bit of a big girl when it comes to that. I want to be comfy. I'm being lazy now. I'm using these big bits rather than tearing them again. That can go there. Oh, thank you, Lucky. That's very kind of you. I think I'm already subbed to you. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure I am. I notice YouTube's still taking people off somebody's... Oh, I'm making, just decorating the cover for my Christmas daily journal. So, I didn't want all the brown showing under the napkin, and I've got a bit of a stash of music paper, so I thought I needed to use that up. So I just wanted some music paper underneath the napkins, and then I'll be turning it in to a Christmas journal for myself, Christmas daily. I thought I'd better get on and do it now, because otherwise I'll forget and I'll be like, oh no, I need a journal. Right, so I'm pretty happy with how that's covered. That can just go in there. Apologies, my nose is not playing nicely. Yeah, apologies for that. Oh, of course, these jeans have no pockets. Oh, that sounds much better. Right, let's get the napkin. So, there's my scissors. Ugh. I can cut, but not very well with my wrist as it is. Would be my right hand I did, but I'm not too bad. Oopsie. Sorry, knocking you about on the camera. Right. So, let's just see if that's going to focus. So that's the napkin I'm using. I'm going to pop that there. And I'll do it in bits. So it's got a cardinal on it. I think it's a cardinal. Let's just put a little bit of this down because I want that to stick. And then I'm just going to put ordinary paper inside. Thank you, Amy. Yeah, I'm just going to put just some ordinary Christmas paper inside and decorate it as I go. Because obviously I don't know what's going on each day, so I don't want to go too mad decorating the inside. But once it's once I've put the papers in and it's all done, I will take a picture of it and do a video if I remember. So yeah, I'll be coming on in the afternoons. I'm not too great in the morning, so yeah, my live streams be in the afternoon. I can't say a set time because I just never know what's going on or how I'm feeling from one day to the next at the moment. I've been having a bit of a lupus flare up as well, but sorry, I sound like a right whinge bag with my wrist and everything else. Oh, I am liking the paper, music paper underneath it. Can't beat music paper underneath. Oh, you stick. So I think that's stuck fairly well. I might just put a bit more down the side. I won't leave you. I'll tell you when I do go, but I'm not going for a little while because I've got a another journal that I want to put some tissue paper and stuff on. So I'm certainly not leaving yet. So as I'm doing gluing, I might as well do a journal for the Etsy shop. Oh, that'd be lovely to paint where you go on the holiday. Right, so we've got that bit there. And then I'll need a little bit of napkin up the top, I think. Right, let's just bring this a bit closer. Look forward to seeing what you paint, Lucky, because like I said, your paintings are lovely. Trying really hard to glue this down and not rip it. But if I do, at least it's only for me, but I am trying to be gentle. My wrist doesn't want to go in that position. I don't mind about having wrinkles in this. Sorry if my arm was in the way. So I'm needing to hold it down a bit to get to that bit. Right. Come on, glue down. Oh, aeroplane going over. Didn't want you thinking it was me. It was definitely an aeroplane going over. But like one of those small ones, I think, from the sound of it. Oh, keep still, you blinking thing. Thankfully this glue does dry clear. Right, so I just need a tiny bit for up the top. And what's left I think I will put on a tag and use, oops, I'll guesstimate, use in the journal when I come to journal in here. Oops, chop some of the bird's head off, never mind. Yeah, so that other bit I'll use on a tag. And then we've got this bit here. Oh, I didn't do too bad there. Oh yeah, crafting is great when you just want to unwind. Yeah, I go to live streams as well, lucky to find new people and get new ideas and what have you. I find that's really good, and make new friends as well. So no, that is a good idea. I've been watching a lot of craft room tools lately because that's been giving me some ideas how to store some things. And plus I love seeing what people have got. I'm a bit nosy like that. I love seeing craft room tools. Right, so that cover is done. So I'm just going to move that to dry. And let's make that tag. Just finding some paper. Losing my tissue now. So yeah, with the leftover napkin, I think I'm going to, oh, I might be able to make 2 tags. Oh, that'd be fun. Let's get another bit of paper. Right, put that up there and I can make a couple of tags for my journal. Bonus! And use some more paper. Oh, I do like it when things work out. Get rid of the outer bits. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Lucky. I'm sorry you lost your wife. I think I remember you telling me a while back, so yeah, I am sorry about that. I'm sure she's looking down on you and making sure you're behaving. Know what you men are like, you're just trouble. Right, you go in there. I'm really pleased I'm using up quite a lot of this music paper, using up some of my stash. Right, let's see how we get on with that little lot. And put this down to be... I still want to do that ironing technique with napkins. I want to get a cheap travel iron. I don't really want to try it out and muck up my decent iron. Considering my mum gave it to me, I better not muck that one up. Oh, that's lovely. We do that when it's my grandma's birthday, and we also go Remembrance Sunday. We go up and put like a little poppy and a cross on her grave, and my granddad Joe's grave, because he passed away when my dad lost his dad when he was 7. His dad was killed by a tree. He was a woodsman, and unfortunately it fell on him, and yeah. So yeah, we go and do that for their graves. And of course we go at Christmas time as well. But I think it's nice to do. I don't know, my grandpa's in his 90s and he can be trouble. There he's 97 and he's off on all these holidays and stuff. Yeah, he's out and about more than I am. He's been to like Sri Lanka and South Africa. Can't seem to keep him pinned down these days. It's like he's having a second childhood. But I'm pleased. I'm glad he's getting out and he's got some friends to keep him company and stuff. Because when we lost Grandma, it was quite a shock to him. We lost her to Alzheimer's, unfortunately. So yeah, it wasn't nice those 5 years seeing her change, because she was always so ladylike, and then she just sort of changed from that. So it was a bit of a shock, but I know that wasn't really her. I know it was that horrible illness. One day I really hope they find a cure for that, and like Parkinson's and cancer, you know, it always seems to strike really nice people. Not that I know that sounds bad, that I'm wishing it on nasty people, because I'm not a nasty person, but I just think things like that always happen to really nice people. It's not happening to the drug dealers or, you know, anybody like that who's been unpleasant in this world. Sorry, I'm getting a bit deep there. Let's change the subject. Sorry, I was getting a bit deep then. I don't want that. I want my channel to be fun. I don't want it to be too deep and making people feel sad, as after all, crafting is meant to be fun. So smack my handy for that. Nearly went off in a little rant then. Naughty me. Hello Sabrina. Thank you for popping in. Nice to see you. I think I've seen you on my channel before. I can't remember. I lose track because I haven't done live streams for a little while. And then I can't remember if I've seen you in other people's streams. I have a brain like a sieve. Right, so that's covered for that little bit. Move these bits again. Right, where's the napkin? There it is. Let's move this bit out of the way. So that side is going to go on there, and then I will try to carefully rip this side off so it can go on the other bit of card. And then I've got 2 tags. Woohoo! Oopsie-daisy. Don't you do that, you pickle. I didn't say you could do that. Right, so that's for that one. See, I knew I'd seen you somewhere, but I didn't think... Yeah, I've just got back into doing my live stream, Sabrina. yeah, I'm just trying to get back into it all and get used to this new app, because I'm on Streamlabs, because I can use it on my phone, so I'm just trying to get to grips with it all. Okay. Now I'm probably only going to do another tag and then I'm going to call it quits myself, as my wrist is saying I've done enough. So yep, I'll do one more tag and then I'm going to call it quits, because my wrist really has had enough. So I will see you over there probably, because I like catching up with, I haven't seen either of them for a little while, so be good to catch up with them. So yeah, just one more tag and then bye Lucky, take care and thanks for popping in. Right, so let's put this one to dry. And then we'll do this, let's come here, tag, and I will call it done because my wrist is not happy, it's had enough. So yeah, wrist is not happy. It's done enough. Yeah, I'm sort of using this sort of thing as my physio for my wrist, because when I told them what I sort of did, they said, oh, that would be good therapy for it, to keep it sort of moving, but in a way that wouldn't put too much strain on it. But it's now telling me it's had enough. So I thought I'll just finish this tag off and then I will hop over and see Jersey and Popo. Sounds like a cartoon character, Popo. I'll have to tell her that. Unless it is a cartoon character in the States. Right, so let's just get a big bit. I'm going to be lazy. So some big bits. Let's just bung that there, and then anything else I can trim off later. Oh my God, I can well imagine what they're up to. They're trouble, those two together. But they're just so much fun to watch. And let's just stick that there. And what a bit there. That'll do. And let's just pop that on top and add some glue to that. Oops. So at least I've got a couple of tags for my journal, so at least I'm making a bit of progress with things. Hi Laura, I'm only going to be on for a little second longer, as my wrist has really had enough now, because I've been gluing, not sure how long have I been gluing for. I suppose I've been gluing for about half an hour, 40 minutes, and my wrist is just now really had enough. So yeah, I am gonna call that done. So thank you very much, all of you popping in, and I'm sorry you've only just popped in, Laura. But yeah, I'm going to be hopping over to Laura and Popo and see what they're up to. I'm sorry, Kylie, I've been... Sorry, my nose is playing up, not a nice sound for you all. Yeah, I've been on a little while. I'm not sure how long I've been on for because I can't see it. But yeah, probably about half an hour, 40 minutes. Maybe a bit longer than that. I've lost track. So yeah, I'm going to head off over to Jersey and Popo. So I might see some of you over there. Thank you very much for joining in. And like I said, hopefully either Saturday or Sundays is going to be my day for my live streams. Can't have a set time or anything, so I will see you soon. Bye. Take care.